America often presents itself as the land of freedom, yet beneath that ideal lies a deep and persistent obsession with control. This obsession is not always visible on the surface, but it quietly shapes laws, institutions, daily behavior, and national decisions. To understand the United States, one must confront an uncomfortable paradox. A society built on liberty that constantly seeks mechanisms to manage uncertainty, risk, and unpredictability. This obsession with control has historical roots. The United States emerged from a struggle against external authority, where control was imposed from afar and experienced as injustice. That early trauma did not eliminate the desire for control. It merely redirected it. Instead of being controlled by others, Americans became determined to control their environment, their future, and potential threats. Freedom was understood not as the absence of control, but as the right to decide who controls whom. Psychologically, control provides a sense of safety. Human beings fear uncertainty more than hardship, and American culture amplifies this fear. From an early age, individuals are taught to plan, ensure, secure, and prepare. Success is framed as mastery over circumstances, while failure is seen as loss of control. This mindset produces innovation and productivity, but it also generates anxiety. When control slips away, during economic crises, pandemics, or security threats, the response is often panic rather than patience. The American obsession with control is especially visible in law and governance. Regulations, surveillance systems, risk assessments, and emergency powers are frequently justified as necessary protections. Each new threat produces new layers of oversight. Ironically, many of these measures are adopted in the name of preserving freedom, even as they restrict it. This creates a cycle in which control expands to manage fear, and fear grows as control becomes more visible. On a social level, control shapes everyday life. Work schedules, productivity metrics, credit scores, health insurance networks, and digital tracking systems structure daily existence. Americans often feel they are free, yet constantly monitored, evaluated, and measured. This tension produces stress and distrust, especially toward institutions that claim to act in the public interest. Control becomes both a comfort and a source of resentment. Internationally, the obsession with control extends beyond borders. American foreign policy has frequently been driven by the desire to manage outcomes, shape regions, and prevent unpredictability. Wars, interventions, and alliances are often justified not only by moral language, but by fear of losing influence. In this sense, global control becomes an extension of domestic anxiety, projected outward. At its core, the American obsession with control reflects a deep fear of chaos. Freedom without structure feels dangerous, yet structure without freedom feels oppressive. The United States continues to struggle with this balance. Control promises order, but too much of it undermines the very liberty America claims to protect. Until this tension is consciously addressed, control will remain both America's strength and its quiet vulnerability.